Hi, what's up everybody? So today we're going to be smoking a point of a brisket that we purchased on the Primo for about 3 hours, and then we're going to sous vide this sucker for 36 hours. Yeah, 36 hours. Right now, I'm just gonna season it with a 1-to-1 mixture of salt and pepper. Just give it a good coat. As far as the temperature, we're gonna be shooting for like 250, 225, so we can get some smoke going. We got our Primo loaded up with some lump charcoal, the good one, and we're gonna put some chunks of oak. When you're smoking on a ceramic grill or like a Primo Oval XL like this one, you really only need to start the fire in one spot in the middle. So if you want a hotter fire, you'll start the fire in multiple places, but since we're smoking and we want it to rise up slowly, we're just gonna light the fire in one spot. I'm gonna leave it open for a while so that fire can catch. Now that the fire's caught, we're gonna go ahead and put both ceramic plates, since we want that indirect heat and we're gonna be smoking. I've closed the lid for the first time. I know the fire is caught, so I'm leaving this wide open and this wide open just for a few minutes, just so I can make sure that I don't choke the fire out right away, and then I'll slowly start closing it so that we can get that smoke temperature that we want. We're looking good, holding at 250. Smoke looks good. Time to put the brisket on. So we got the brisket in. Like I said, we're like shooting for 225, 250. We're gonna keep it in here for about 3 hours. It's been about 30 minutes. Just wanted to give you guys an update. We're still, the Primo's handling like a champ, holding at 250. Vents, just a little bit open there. And then here on the bottom, you can see, really almost completely closed. But this thing is holding temperature really awesome. Alright guys, so it's about midnight. I know I said I was gonna smoke this thing for 3 hours. It's been like 2.5 hours. Getting kind of tired, got work in the morning, so let's take this guy out of the pit, see what it's. I haven't taken a peek, so let's take a look at how it looks. Looks pretty good. Again, we smoked it maybe for 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I definitely think it could use a little bit more time to get a little bit darker, but hopefully we got enough smoke flavor Obviously I'm not worried about it cooking because we're gonna sous vide it for 36 hours. But it's a new experiment, it's a new experience for me, so looking forward to see how it tastes. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to vacuum seal this sucker. Had a little bit of trouble vacuum sealing it with all the juice that was coming out, but we got it done. Our sous vide is ready at 155. Let's get cooking. All right, so the brisket was kind of big. It's kind of tough to put it in the pot, but we got it all in there. Sous vide is set to 155. It's been a painstaking 36 hours. Our brisket's been cooking in the sous vide at 155 degrees. We've been anxiously awaiting for it to be done. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off our makeshift weights. If you're wondering why we have these weights on here, when you're cooking food that has like a high fat content, sometimes the food can like start to float up in the water, and obviously, you know, you want your food to stay in the water, okay? So moment of truth, let's pull this out. Oh yeah, look at all that juice. Can't wait to try it. So we're gonna drain out all this liquid from the brisket, and we'll check back with you guys in a second. It smells amazing. We kind of drained all the liquid out already. It actually got a little darker color than when I put it in the sous vide. So it looks great. All right. So we need to inspect where the grain is. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it in half so we can get that money shot, if you will. Oh yeah, look at all that juice. All right, look at that. All right, first slice. I think I need to sharpen my knife a little bit. But I'm gonna cut a little bit thicker slices here. So let's do a little test. It's got a nice fold to it. Let's do a little pull apart. Look at that. Just pulls apart so easily. And of course, what y'all been waiting for, let's do a little taste test. We got a really good beef flavor. I feel like we could have cooked it maybe like at a lower temperature for a little bit longer. I think I would have preferred that. It's got a good smoke flavor. You can actually see a little bit of the smoke ring right there. Keep in mind, remember, we only smoked it for 2 hours. Yeah, so my wife and I both tried it. It has a good flavor. You know, it's got the smoke from the oak. It's got obviously that fantastic brisket beefy flavor. We seasoned it with salt and pepper very well. I feel like it doesn't have that melt in your mouth quality that you get from like really high-end brisket. And I'm not sure if it was the cut of the brisket, the fact that it wasn't choice or prime, or whether we needed to cook it longer, or at a higher temperature. If y'all have ever cooked brisket, smoked, outside and then sous vide, how did you do it? Any tips you could give us so when we do try it with that prime brisket next time, so we can make it fantastic? Regardless, we're gonna enjoy this brisket. So pro tip, guys, when your brisket comes out, not so melt in your mouth, we'll call it, remember, you can always make good old brisket sandwich. Just slather it up with some of your favorite barbecue sauce, and that'll save the day. All right? So remember, for more moderately successful cooking videos, hunting and fishing, make sure you keep it locked to Mesquite Outdoors.